This choo-choo train is officially in transit, honey. Yes! You heard that correctly. Let's just say. So if you hear a queef in the wind, a whisper in the sky.
Oh my God, is that why my eyes are burning?
Babe, it's Valentine's Day, you know what that means?
Woo! You better call into work tomorrow. I'm about to suck the soul out of you.
Sign me up!
But what better way to die could he have had?
So this is one of the reasons why the divorce rate is so astronomically high right now in America.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Astronomically high right now. As you can see, you got this little young lady out here shoveling all this heavy snow. She has no help. Where's her husband? Like, where's an able-bodied strong man that's able to shovel some of this load and help this lady with all this stuff? She probably cooks dinner, folds laundry. All right.
Here's how you spot a dumb woman instantly. Use an analogy with her, and if she argues with the example, abort mission. You could ask, why is speeding wrong? Then she'll say, because speeding causes accidents. And then you could reply, well, ambulances speed, fire trucks speed, so speed itself is not evil. Then she will say, well, what do ambulances have to do with it? That's the moment you know it's over. You're not debating morality anymore. You're explaining how thinking actually works, as if you're talking to a child, and she's nodding like she's winning. This is a classic case of a woman having double Ds, dumb and delusional. That's not an opinion gap, though. That's an abstraction ceiling. If she can't follow a simple analogy, don't explain yourself. The best move on the board is just to walk away.
All right, guys, that's it, man. We're all grown adults, and if you got to explain simple logic, simple life shit, elementary school type shit to anybody, you don't argue with them. You don't explain to them how life works. You just put them in the moron file and move on with your day.
Every 15 seconds, we lose another good homie, falling victim to a dumb bitch. Let's give a moment of silence to all those homies out there still suffering from a dumb bitch. Fuck, there's 15 seconds. Another homie is lost.
Always remember, if you're not happy single, then you won't be happy taken. Happiness comes from
the Ford Raptor, the greatest truck known to mankind, built to handle Baja and anything else you put it through.
You see every day on the Fresh and Fit podcast and everywhere else in the world is being exploited by the people who are in charge of Earth to do their very best to enslave as many men as possible and prevent as many women as possible from having children. I think this divide is actually artificially manufactured. I think that the ideas they're putting in both men and women's head are designed to make us not compatible any longer. Women don't think like women used to think, and men don't think like men used to think, and that's why we don't get along like we used to get along. That's why the birth rates are off a cliff. That's why nobody has happy families, nobody has happy homes. Women don't respect men, men hate women. Everything is falling apart all around the entire world. And there's a lot of girls and a lot of women, especially the younger ones, who sit here with their ideas and opinions, not understanding that they're not ideas and opinions they've come to with their own conclusions and their own life experience. It's a psyop that's been perpetuated upon them. They've watched too much Sex in the City. Crap has been put inside of their brains, and they haven't sat down and actually analyzed where these ideas come from. And those ideas that they're repeating, which have been given to them specifically to make them repulsive to other men and to any man with any degree of testosterone, I think it's important that we continue to tell the truth. So I got in a lot of trouble for doing that, because women are actually a huge weapon in enslaving men in the world today. And that's why we live in a world which is basically a gynocracy. If you look at America, women are in charge of everything. A woman can wreck you in court. A woman can lie about you. A woman can falsely accuse you of things you did not do. A woman can take half your money. She could take all your kids. A woman can completely wreck a man, even if he does absolutely everything right. This entire world is being run by women, and the evil people in charge of the world are trying to make women more powerful than men specifically, because it is men who are going to resist against enslavement. It's only men who are going to cause a revolution and fight back against the evil people who are trying to make us all nothing more but slaves. And I think this entire divide we see between men and women is actually extremely important for us to try and heal. I think if we heal it, a lot of things will be fixed along with it.
Yes, absolutely.
Well said.
Guys, I'm going to keep it real. Our entire society and our entire country has been infiltrated by the tiny hats. It's no joke. And they really have figured out a way to make men and women hate each other and to flip our society on its head completely. They've infiltrated the government from the inside out. Man, it's a terrible situation. And well, ever since they dropped the Epstein files, the absolute truth about that is they're eating children straight up. And if you think I'm crazy, go on Instagram and go down that rabbit hole, the Epstein files, and see what's actually going on. We're in some serious shit, you guys. I got to tell you, we're going to need a revolution.
Fuck, it makes me mad. Pisses me the fuck off every time I think about it. That ain't...
Hello, ChatGPT. How to be rich?
Very rich.
Very rich. Overnight. Give me 10 ideas.
50 ideas.
50 ideas. Zero investment.
No risk.
No risk. No risk.
No hard work.
No hard work. Saturday, Sunday off.
World
tour included. Shark Tank friendly ideas. Best ideas. No hurry.
Take your time.
Take your time.
Deep research.
Go.
Shit, this exact prompt me and homeboy have been putting into ChatGPT all month. I hope it works out.
Put an engine in, you take an engine out, you put an engine in, then you try to run about. Blow another engine, then you gotta pull it out. That's what it's all about.
If you're having a bad day, I'm gonna suck it. If I'm having a bad day, I'm still gonna suck it. The only way to make a bad day better is to suck it.
When women are in positions of power, they tend to fuck over everybody, including themselves. So when you give women the power in any relationship dynamic, what's her choice? To disrespect you and start talking to other dudes. Does that help her or the guy? No. She's gonna lose the house, she's gonna lose the kids. No one wins. You guys might think there's CEO or business-owned women. No, dude, they're being managed by some dude. They're not doing this all by themselves. There's always a guy in the picture who's helping them out. There's someone leading them. So there's no such thing as woman leading anything. When women lead shit, they lead it into the fucking ground.
All right, guys, truer words have never been spoken. The truth about women is when they get power, they never do anything good with it. If you look at the richest women, it's from inheritance or divorce. The truth is they just don't do well with power. It's like once we gave them all the freedom in the world, they could have been a rocket scientist. They could have solved world hunger. They could have cured cancer, but they just all did OnlyFans. How could we fucking imagine?
The universe doesn't distinguish between what you want and what you don't want. It only reads where your attention is going. Here's why that matters. You don't want problems. You don't want stress. You don't want to be broke. But you think about them constantly. You say things like, I hope this doesn't happen. I can't afford this. Or why does this keep going wrong? And the more you focus on what you don't want, the more it shows up in your reality. Here's why. What you fixate on fixates on you. The universe doesn't hear, I don't want to be broke. It hears the word broke and delivers more evidence of it. Because your focus is your order. When you obsess over problems, you're telling the universe more of this, please, and it's very obedient. Not because it's punishing you, but because your attention equals energy, and energy equals creation. You're literally feeding the thing you don't want with your focus. This is why some people complain about the same problems for years. It's not that they're unlucky, it's just that they're placing the same order over and over, but expecting a different result. If you want success, only focus on success. If you want health, only focus on health. And if you want abundance, only focus on abundance. Not the lack of it, not the fear of losing it, the thing itself. Because the universe mirrors your focus. So what you give attention to grows. So stop watering the weeds. Focus on what you want, not what you're afraid of. Your attention is the most powerful tool you have. Use it intentionally or it will use you.
All right, guys, this one, it's easier said than done, but once you understand the mechanism at play, you can really figure this one out. When you wake up in the morning, you're in a really programmable state of mind. You can really talk to your subconscious mind and be very suggestive. What he's talking about here is that whatever you think about constantly becomes your reality. And the reason why is because your subconscious mind starts to search out ways to find the thing that you're thinking about all the time in your day-to-day conscious life. There's a bridge that's taking place. Your subconscious mind is making it happen because you can't stop thinking about it. So ultimately, if you can control your mind, you can control the world and control yourself in amazing ways. It's such a worthwhile thing to get into. All right, y'all. Thanks for getting to the end. If you enjoyed that video, try watching another one right here. And as always, we're going to see you on the next one.